should still be able to fix it. Wow. This makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
We are back after a really long hiatus. Dragon Ball Super ended this weekend, and I'm not ready to watch it go. It was a big part of my childhood, and now they brought it back into my adulthood, and now they're taking it away from me again. That's how I feel.
They're gonna bring it back when we're old.
I know.
We're gonna be like in our 50s. It's like, oh, they're bringing back Dragon Ball Z and Super again.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna be. So, with introductions, do you have anything to say? Any news you want to cover before we dive in?
Well, let's see. In Dragon Ball news, we had the trailer review, the new mobile game, the DLC for fighters.
Yeah.
As the big three that are happening right now. So with the DLC for fighters, which is blown up, I don't think we even talked about it since our last actual recording. We played it on a live stream when it first came out
for a few hours.
Yeah, and it's fun. I've still just used Rose right now. Just when I play the computer, I've yet to play rank. I'm still like perfecting using him and other characters, as well as like getting my team together before I go venture out into the rank world. But I love it.
Have you done any of the casual matches?
No, I've just been playing the computer in the I think it's arcade mode or whatever. Yeah, just practicing that.
Hard should not be that hard.
Oh, you know what? I have tried that. What was it called again?
Yeah, that's the arcade.
The tower, and it goes like from different levels. Yeah, I've tried it a little bit. I haven't tried it since I tried like maybe the first week that I got it, and I haven't tried it since. But I'm probably gonna go back in there and try it out.
Yeah, I'm getting rusty. I need to go back in. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch ever since they released Bridget, and my friends actually got copies of it, so I've been joining on them with Overwatch. So I kind of neglect fighters, but I'll probably jump back once Broly and Bardock are available on the 27th.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. I got the season pass, so all the DLCs that come out, I'm getting them. Apparently, from what I heard, Bardock is really good. He doesn't fight exactly like Goku. There's a little bit of difference with them. And then Broly, he's a little difficult. He doesn't combo very well. Some of these reaction videos and stuff I saw were from Maximilian Dude. He's like a big video game YouTuber, and he's like really close with Bandai. So he's people probably seen him when the Fighters game was coming out. They did a lot of live streams, and he's like the long blonde hair with the goatee and beard and everything. So I'm sure a lot of people know who he is, but I saw his reaction video with Broly, and Broly looks cool and everything, but from the gameplay, it was like he's kind of hard to combo off with. He relies a lot on assists.
Okay. So, damn.
I'm still gonna use him with Rose.
I need to see a couple of videos because I haven't seen any gameplay with him at all.
And I'm pretty sure he'll have the Bardock video out maybe even today because he barely released the Broly one yesterday. So
okay.
And then we have the mobile game, Dragon Ball Legends, which is pretty much going to be like, from the little bit I saw, it's kind of like Fighters but mobile.
That's a
and you can make your own. Is it a card game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think I don't know too much about it, but it's probably they'll give you cards and then your characters will fight kind of thing.
Yeah, and you they have like a new character that Toriyama made just for the game.
Yeah.
So he looked a new Saiyan. He looks really interesting.
Apparently, that's a Saiyan from the past.
Yeah, that's what I read that too. He's the Saiyan from the past. So it's like, I wonder if he'll be in the movie because that's perfect segue into the trailer that they released at the same time.
Yeah. So what we see is Goku warming up in the trailer, and then that smile on his face, and then they just show little bits and pieces of who the bad guy is going to be.
The bad guy looks pretty sick, just from just the arm and half his face that we saw.
Looks like we might be getting a different type of Broly again because he was roiding out.
Yeah, he had like the green aura, like Broly, but it's kind of hard to tell exactly how he looked. He had like a wolf pellet or some type of animal pellet around his waist. You're assuming he's a Saiyan, obviously, from what it looks like.
Yeah.
But the animation looked pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Just watching it.
The animation didn't look anything like Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball Z.
It looks like manga style.
Yeah, it looked a lot more fluid, which I think it needs. But I don't know. From what I've read, I just wonder what it's going to be about, because they did say that this movie is going to be about the Saiyan history.
Mm-hmm.
But if we have Goku fighting, this guy, how does that tie into the Saiyan history?
I mean, we'll have to find out, right? December 14th, I believe, comes out.
Oh, and there's a rumor that it's going to be released worldwide on that date. And if it is worldwide, I wonder if it's going to be dubbed or if we're going to get subtitles. I don't care. I'll watch it either way.
It might be just subbed first, and then we probably won't get the dub version until later in the States.
Yeah, that could be it. But I'll watch it.
Oh, I'm still going to watch it. Like, as much as I don't want to read when I'm watching Dragon Ball or any anime, it's like it's Dragon Ball Z. We'll be 5 months since the super finale.
Yeah,
roughly. Like what we're in March.
Yeah,
so about 9 months actually. So yeah, we're gonna watch it.
Oh yeah. Also, if anything, if Dragon Ball Super really is gone or it's really taking a hiatus, a new anime has taken its place in the time slot, but it's only 50 episodes.
Yeah, they said it would roughly be about a year and a half with breaks when that show would end. So maybe look to a year and a half. We'll see Super come back again.
Yeah. Like I mentioned, I think if it is a hiatus, they might be, all the writers might just be getting together just to see what they can do. And then also giving Funimation / Adult Swim a chance to catch up with all of that.
Yeah, because what was it? Oh man, just escaped me right now. I'm sorry, I drew a blank.
Did you hear the voice for Jiren since he has Xenoverse?
I have not. I've downloaded the DLC and everything, but I've yet to really play it. I haven't really touched Xenoverse in a while.
I haven't. Actually, no, I came back to it because of Bruce.
Okay.
We've been switching between Overwatch and Xenoverse too.
Yeah, see, because I don't have a crew I can roll with on Xenoverse. I don't really play it.
That's why you need a PlayStation.
That's what it's looking like right now. But yeah, I haven't heard his voice. What does he sound like?
Let's see if I can pull it up.
Is it like, does it fit him? Does it sound weird?
I could see him voice another Justice Warrior, but or a Pride Trooper, but not Jiren exactly. Let's see if I can find it. Jiren. Xenoverse 2. English dub. Yeah, this is the video that I saw. Sorry, previews.
Justice will always prevail. It takes immense courage to challenge me.
I feel like I'm listening to All Might from My Hero.
A Saiyan. I sense evil in you.
To me, it sounds like a deeper hit.
Yeah.
Seems you might be worth the time. Earth, your home seems quite safe.
Like the way he acts in the show, the voice doesn't really sound like.
Yeah, exactly. And it's probably just because we've already seen it, and we're like, nah, he's not that type of character.
Yeah,
this doesn't match.
I wonder who's voicing him in Xenoverse.
I looked him up, and like the dude's voiced for 311 projects.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, so he's pretty big. Do you want to dive into the episode now?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and dive in. Oh, puppy cam right here.
No, she's gonna be off screen.
But yeah, we had the finale last night. I watched it and it was good. I really liked how it ended. I liked the animation, the fighting. It was really good.
I enjoyed it as well. The animation was awesome. I wish the whole tournament would have been that great for the animation. I guess the biggest question is just what happened to Goku? Why did he lose his Ultra Instinct?
I guess because he's not a god, but he was using. I mean, he's I guess a Super Saiyan god, but not in the sense of like Beerus in them. Maybe with him going Ultra Instinct, it's only been known that gods can use this power. So with Goku using it, he's not physically capable of harnessing it for long periods of time, like he was. Like he did it the first time, and he did it again against Kefla, and then he did it again against Jiren, and then went mastered Ultra Instinct, and it just took a toll on him, I guess, after a while.
See, when he lost him, I don't think he was going to blast Jiren.
You think
That energy looked different from, his other energy blast.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like almost when he gave life to Frieza and then Frieza gave him life or energy. That's what it looked like. I think he was going to spare him.
Spare him?
Yeah. To keep on fighting because that's what he likes to do.
Yeah. When the universes are all on the line.
Yep.
But it was good. I love the teamwork aspect of it with 17, Frieza, and Goku all fighting Jiren.
They sacrificed themselves.
Yeah, they had a good coordinated attack and took Jiren out of the stadium, leaving 17 alone, the MVP of the tournament.
Yep. Him and Frieza, oh my god, they were the best characters out of this whole story arc.
They were. I really liked the arc. The Tournament of Power arc was an okay arc for me personally. As a whole, it's going to be obviously the not very what's the word I'm looking for? Popular opinion, but I just felt like with the Tournament of Arc, some of it seemed rushed.
Yeah,
a lot of I understand the tournament is a 48-minute tournament or 45-minute tournament, so you obviously gotta get things done. But I feel like you could have dragged. I mean, if you could drag out Goku versus Frieza Namek 5 minutes to a 20 episode type of thing, I think you can do that for this type of tournament. Give characters more airtime that we don't normally see, like Tien, Piccolo, Gohan. Like Gohan did not get the screen time that he deserved.
He got robbed.
Yeah, 17 got quite a bit of screen time.
Frieza did.
Yeah, Frieza got some. I think maybe I would like to have seen more Frieza, but in the end, we got quite a bit of Frieza. I mean, obviously, we got Goku a bunch. We got Vegeta quite a bit.
More Topo than everybody was anticipating.
Yeah, Topo. Like, some of those fights should have lasted a bit longer. Like, but I also understand that they were very limited because they weren't able to fly unless they had wings. So that kind of changed the battle style in the tournament. So like I was just thinking about like Gohan versus Cell was awesome, and Frieza because there's all this teleporting, dashing, like a lot of quick movement fighting. And like with Tournament Power, you got that in like one episode and the opponent was done.
Yeah.
And then another unpopular opinion, I don't really care for Jiren as a character.
Well, he grew towards the end.
He did, but I didn't see him as anything different, or like he's probably the worst villain, even though he's not a villain, like the worst villain on Dragon Ball Z. Like all of them, because he was just really strong. Again, might be limited because he can't teleport if he had that function or anything in that nature. But like he was just super strong. That was it. A very tiny backstory where his family got killed, so he wanted to be more powerful than everyone else.
They could have dragged that out.
Yeah, like honestly. That honestly could have been a better, well thought storyline.
Because they don't show his master, they show half a villain face, and that's it.
We don't know who killed his family. Maybe it's a villain we see later down the road.
Did he get revenge on the villain? That's still not explained, and Belmont is like, yeah, and that's the reason why he fights, for justice and why blah blah he's on the good side. Yeah,
I just in his like character model just didn't look cool. For me, I like how if characters look cool. That's why like a lot of my favorite characters are kind of like villains because they usually look pretty cool.
The rest of the Pride Troopers, had really awesome designs, and Jiren was just kind of like...
He's just like, all right, you're Broly without hair, and you look like an alien. Boom. That's him. That's Jiren, right, in a nutshell. He's Broly without hair. and he's not a Saiyan. He's an
Yeah.
alien.
Yeah.
A different type of alien, I should say, because Saiyans are still aliens, but
Yeah.
nonetheless.
No,
So
half of the time he was just meditating in the tournament.
yeah, it's just I don't know. I didn't care for again. If maybe they had stretched it out a bit more, understandably, he had a lot to do at the end, near the end of the tournament, where he fought Goku with the first Ultra Instinct and then the final Ultra Instinct. So I get that, but still, at the end, I didn't care for Jiren as a character. I've seen better villains.
Yeah.
Villains. I know he's not a villain, but what he was depicted as in this arc was a villain.
Yeah. And then everybody who said that the angels were evil, that was obviously not true.
As of now.
As of now, true. Even
Well,
though
I guess, yeah.
what the Grand Priest did say about Zen-chan, if, somebody were to make a selfish wish, he was going to erase everybody.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
He had he had a better plan for the human extermination project than Zamasu did.
Yeah. Just straight up.
Just wipe you all out.
Yeah.
Not even gonna worry about it.
Not gonna hesitate. Just gonna do it. Gonna make it happen.
Yeah, like with that alone, it kind of just debunked the whole angels being villains type of thing.
I mean, Zeno, technically, if you think about it, he was a villain if he was planning on doing that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was probably for his own good if Frieza did get the, Dragon Balls and made his wish of controlling the gods.
Yeah. He would have been zapped.
Yep.
And all of Universe 7 would have been zapped. But I thought it was pretty neat. The just near the end, the fighting, like I just liked how the whole fighting looked at the last episode. Like I wish it was more of that. Like just the whole just jumping around, just the quickness and the fluidity of a fight.
Yeah. We didn't. I mean, did we really get anything special? I mean, I still feel like we didn't see the full extent of Jiren's power.
Yeah.
It was more like he just got exhausted with everybody else.
Yeah. We also didn't get to talk about this, but the Master Ultra Instinct, when it did happen, we've never talked about it. What did you think of it?
I feel like the transformation was
Like, I get the transformation because it's not a Super Saiyan transformation. It has nothing to do with being a Saiyan. It's just you as a fighter, as a being yourself. You've unlocked like your gates, your inner chi, as some people would say. So Goku was just open. He was able to fight at the ultimate level. And so I thought Ultra Instinct was a pretty cool transformation. There's nothing crazy about it.
Right.
But it was understandable because that type of transformation, you're not going to get a cool looking form.
Yeah.
Because there's no need for it. You don't need any fireworks or shiny gadgets on you or anything. It's just you are in perfect form now. Like you don't need any of that stuff at this point.
Yeah. Did you hear what they called Mastered Super Saiyan Blue?
What was it?
The real name for it is Super Saiyan Evolution.
When did they say that? Was it in the final episode? Or?
No, it wasn't in the final episode. But one of the creators or one of the writers said it on Twitter, and that's what it is.
Super Saiyan Evolution?
Yeah, and it's because of one of the card games in Japan. So that's the actual name for that, even though it's like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue 2. That's the way I see it.
So blue transformation is Super Saiyan Evolution?
Well, just the one that Vegeta achieved.
Okay, the one that Vegeta achieved. Okay. Super Saiyan Evolution.
Super Saiyan Blue 2. That's what I see it.
Okay, gotcha. No, yeah, that makes sense.
Who knows? Do you think that Goku's going to be able to go Ultra Instinct again?
I don't know. From what he said at the end, he just did it by accident, just because the threat level of the tournament. I mean, it's hard to tell what villains we might see going ahead if he ever has to do it again. We might see it one more time down the road.
Maybe in the movie or something.
The movie, or maybe the finale of Dragon Ball, like game over status, because you're gonna have to whip up a villain of ultimate magnitude at that point.
Yeah.
If you're just gonna end Dragon Ball as a series, then you're gonna have to whip up some type of villain. And what I had forgotten earlier to say, the manga's still going though.
Yeah.
The manga's still gonna continue, even though Super will be done as a show for now.
Yeah.
So we
Something
might be able,
Toriyama said.
we might be able to see what Super might be having going forward.
Yeah. I wonder how many.
Because usually the manga is what the show's gonna be based off of. So
Yeah. Let's see. I want to read the Goku Black arc on that. I heard it's amazing.
yeah, I heard it's super good. Like apparently Black even goes Super Saiyan. He goes as regular Super Saiyan before even turning into Rose.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and that like even like in the manga again, I could be wrong, but this is from pictures. Like because I've seen people like colorize the manga
Mhm.
and like the Rose Goku Black arc. They have Vegeta as Super Saiyan God, like the red version of Super Saiyan God. Like he's achieved that, and then he's able to go Super Saiyan Blue.
Damn.
Yeah. So it should be interesting. Then Goku learns the Hakai
Yeah.
in the fight against Zamos. So
Oh, the tournament just begun.
in manga.
Yeah.
Good lord.
And it's already.
It's interesting that in the manga they're or at least I mean that's the English one, right?
Yeah.
So maybe the Japanese one's further ahead.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Just like the dub.
Yeah. Because they gotta translate it and get the rights and all that stuff. Holy crap! It's pretty far ahead then.
Yeah.
Maybe, possibly. But this is the English dub. Is
So overall, with Dragon Ball Super, now that it's come to a finale, where it stands, what was your favorite arc?
Goku Black.
I'd have to agree. Goku Black was my favorite arc as well.
The villain was just so well thought out.
The story, I like the storyline of it. Just, it was confusing the first time, but watching it again, it's like all the different loops and stuff that he had to go through to get where he was at. He's literally he was an OP character. He could not be beaten until the end.
Yeah.
If he did not fuse with Goku Black, he would not have been beaten.
Yeah, it's true. And the English dub, they're doing a good job of explaining all the jumping around in the timelines and stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna start watching all the episodes dubbed here in a bit. Now that they're pretty far ahead.
Yeah.
By the time I catch up, they'll be done with the Goku Black arc because I want to hear that dubbed. That's gonna be awesome. And then what was it? Okay, so what was your favorite villain in Super? So if anything, there was only maybe 2 actual villains. It was Goku Black and Zamasu because you brought Frieza back.
Yeah.
Beerus wasn't a villain. Hit wasn't a villain. Jiren wasn't really a villain.
It's just fighting for, his people.
Yeah. So I guess there really wasn't a new villain, but I guess out of the new characters that we got to see and that were portrayed as villain or the boss of that arc, who was your favorite?
I'm just going to go Black again.
Goku Black? Yeah. He's my all-time favorite character. What do you think of his dubbed voice as like an English? He's like an English
I think that's
accent.
only when he merges with Zamasu, because right now it's still like the Xenoverse where he's just talking in a really, really deep voice.
Yeah, in the regular Goku Black, but I've heard some of the because in Xenoverse, or sorry, not Xenoverse, in Fighters, Rose has an English voice.
Right. That's only, and I think that's only when he's maybe Super Saiyan Rose or whatever, because in the show he's talking with like in Xenoverse, just with that deep voice.
Oh, really? So Goku Black in the dubbed is speaking like a deep Goku voice?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's not the British or English accent voice
English accent?
trying to pull off.
So if you want to be a god, you have to have an English accent.
So maybe once he merges, we'll see what happens.
And has he transformed to Rose in the show yet?
Not
in
yet.
The dubbed? We'll have to see if the god transformation changes the voice.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe in last night's episode he goes Super Saiyan, but like I said, they just got to the future, and Trunks is like, "No, don't shoot. He's not black."
Yeah. I saw that too on Twitter. Yes. Well, what about, let's see, favorite transformation? I have all the transformations, which would be Frieza Gold, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan, I guess, Evolution for Vegeta, Super Saiyan Rose, and then Ultra Instinct and Master Ultra Instinct. I think those were the only new transformations we saw. So what would be your favorite?
I don't know. It's just because they set it up so amazing. Probably every time Frieza goes to Golden Frieza,
Golden Frieza?
because they always play that weird ass music, and
Mhm.
you know, that's pretty badass.
Yeah, Frieza's golden transformation was pretty dope. Favorite transformation though? When was the first time Goku went Super Saiyan Blue?
When they're fighting against Frieza.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Again, since I skipped it in the dub, since I skipped the episodes, I forgot about it in the movies. I think I only saw the movie once.
Yeah, I only saw him once.
But he just does it pretty easy.
Yeah,
It wasn't anything crazy.
because it's like, oh yeah, you know, we trained all along, so even in the games when they go Super Saiyan Blue,
Mm-hmm.
it's just. So,
But in the Dragon Ball FighterZ, it looks pretty cool when they go
Yeah.
Super Saiyan Blue. It's a pretty dope intro. I guess when he achieves Ultra Instinct the first time, when he takes that Spirit Bomb to the face.
and everyone's like, oh god, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. That'd probably be my favorite transformation. Because Jiren didn't have a transformation.
No, he just
He
kept
just got
getting
stronger.
angrier and angrier.
Yeah, he just got stronger.
Topo was pretty cool too.
Topo had technically a transformation, I guess, when he turned into the God of Destruction. I feel like that battle should have went on a little bit longer too. Like, you're fighting a God of Destruction. You should have made that like a good 5 episodes.
Yeah, and especially Vegeta, you know, couldn't lay a finger on Beerus except for when he hit, you know, Bulma,
Mm-hmm.
and he got really pissed off. And they should kept. I understand that he got stronger from that point. They should have kept it something, you know, similar to that, where they struggled against Topo.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Frieza struggled against Topo.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? All Universe 7 had to team up against that giant monster near the end. He was a big old white-looking monster thing. I can't remember what universe he was from. And they had to, like, blow him away or whatever. I forgot how they beat him.
Yeah, I did too.
Like, but he was a pretty cool villain or
Yeah.
character in the arc.
I don't.
But
Well, any other big talking points in this? Maybe Super should have been dragged out 10 more episodes.
I think the arc animation wise was amazing. Some of the key fights were amazing, but I expected more.
Yeah.
Drag it out a little bit more, give some more characters some shine. More backstory for Jiren. Like, it's things we already went over. Just if you had done some of those things, I felt like Tournament Power arc would have been awesome. A lot of people were saying it's the best arc ever. It's better than anything. I felt like I like the Majin Buu arc. I really like that arc out before.
That's I hated. That one's hated by a lot of people.
I liked it. I just like how, like, at least it wasn't like boom boom short. Like, yeah, it was kind of long of an arc, but the battles were pretty good. Like Goku versus Gohan Buu, or whatever Buu it was at that point. Like, I know he had a bunch of merged people in him, but like, that fight didn't last just 1 episode, or 2 episodes. That was like a good 3, maybe 4 episodes.
And then they get eaten. They
defuse.
Yeah, they defuse inside of them.
And then you had Kid Buu. Kid Buu took a few episodes. It was short because at that point you didn't have to like develop more. It's like, this is his final form. He don't give a shit about anything because he blew up the earth in 1 freaking episode.
He doesn't
talk. He just gets right to it. And when Goku got to fight Kid Buu, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
the fighting in that was awesome.
Even Vegeta stalling.
Yeah, even stalling was good. So I like the arc because you had Fat Buu, Super Buu, Kid Buu, and like each one was almost an arc in itself, and it was technically drawn out, but it was spread out. There was things within it that were just interesting. You had the birth of Gotenks, him training, and then fighting the hyperbolic time chamber, and then once they broke out, Super Buu starting to absorb people. Then you pretty much had a new villain there.
Yeah.
Fighting Super Buu, and then eventually he just goes crazy because Vegeta whoops his ass. Then they get absorbed. They cut Buu out of him, and then he turns into Kid Buu.
Yep. And Super Buu exterminates the entire human race.
Yeah, super quick. Doesn't destroy the Earth. He destroys the whole human race, pretty much.
Yep.
He does what Zamasu couldn't do.
Yeah.
He kind of got close, actually. They
He
were
did.
pretty much got the same equivalent.
Yeah.
You pretty much say they were tied in that manner. But yeah, like just tournament power, just a little bit more dragged a bit. I mean, same with the Cell Saga. I felt like was more developed when it came to the story.
Yeah. I mean, it had a lot of filler, but it was still pretty good.
Yeah, like when it came down to the Cell game itself, though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was a tournament also, even though you only got to see two people fight, and even though the whole squad was there, but
Well, they all fight once they fight the Cell Juniors.
Cell Juniors, and they all get their butts whooped.
Gohan just straight up loses it and kills them like nothing.
Yeah, just chops their heads off, kicks them, cuts them in half. Like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was a thug.
Yeah, he was.
He was a straight killer.
Sadly, we'll never get that badass Gohan ever again.
We won't. They'll never give justice to Gohan.
Nope. And he's not that great in fighters, even though I've seen some people whoop butt with him.
Yeah, there's nothing like amazing with him. Like there's nothing that's like, oh, I really like using him. Any techniques. He's just a very good just fighter character, but nothing flashy about him.
See, the thing is, it's I just assume that you start off Mystic Gohan, and for a special he goes Super Saiyan, which to me kind of defeats the purpose of starting off Mystic and then going Super Saiyan.
For the family Kamehameha? Yeah, that I get that. And you can transform like up to 7 times, I think.
Yeah.
So like, and he gets moderately stronger. But I mean, when are you gonna have the chance to transform 7 times in a fight? Unless it's just like a fun fight with friends, like when you max out to 7 ki already right off the bat, like we do. Then we just go at it. But anything else you have for the tournament?
I'm not saying it was underwhelming, but I just expected more. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we obviously might have the unpopular opinion, but that's just how I felt about the tournament. The Kefla fight was awesome. Ultra Instinct fight was awesome. Mastered Ultra Instinct was awesome. Those were probably the best 3 fights in the whole tournament that I can think of.
The badass part too was when Goku did use the Mastered Ultra Instinct, and he was riding on the Ki Blast that Jiren made.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. I remember seeing that.
On him.
He had a little Ki Blast on his feet and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, when I don't know, we even talked about when he fought Kefla and he used his Kamehameha wave to push off her blast and just blast her in the face. That was dope. That was an awesome fight.
Yeah.
I thought that was a pretty thought out, stretched out fight.
And that one, they were pretty much building it up too. That was going to be something big. And that one was satisfying to watch.
Yeah, because he went Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, God. I don't think he went Red God. I think he went straight into, or maybe he did go Red God for a little bit.
Maybe.
But then he went Blue, and then he went into Ultra Instinct once they had fused and started whooping his ass.
Yeah.
But it was like, it made sense because they were fused. They were really strong. Like, you pretty much had Broly and a Super Saiyan 2 fuse.
Yep.
And what do you expect with that?
Yep, and then they got blasted and then ring out.
Yep. And Goku was tired a bunch of times in the tournament.
You know, Piccolo and Gohan versus the two Namekians was another good fight. That
was a pretty solid fight. Good undercard fight there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good.
17 is the MVP.
17, the unofficial MVP. I really enjoyed the story with 17 though.
Yeah,
because we didn't get too much from him in Z. I mean, it was mainly about 18, and then we got more kind of a story about him and how he was doing after. Because you never hear from him after the Cell Saga.
No.
And then like they portrayed Goku had never met 17 ever in the show, and he matched Super Saiyan Blue Goku like pound for pound.
Yeah.
When they first met. So that was a pretty good fight too.
Yeah, it was.
Like there's just some fights that deserved more episodes.
Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy watching Goku recruit everybody in the English dub.
Yeah. English dub, I can't wait because I remember when I first saw the episodes in sub, I was like, I just can't wait till this is dub. And we're getting to that point where Goku Black Arc is dubbed now. It's getting dubbed. Yeah. So
anything else you want to mention?
I think that's it when it comes to us talking about Super. I mean, going forward, we'll still try to get together and talk about any news of Dragon Ball Z. I know
Yeah.
you're going to the Kamehacon,
Hell yeah.
so that should be very fun and interesting. They should have a bunch of merchandise over there.
I know.
You have to get me some stuff. I have to give you some money.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to control myself so I don't spend it all.
I know, man. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of you.
Go.
When is it in?
In May?
In May 27th, right?
No, that's Phoenix Comic Con.
Oh,
It's the first week in May. First weekend. It's
I'm-
Cinco de Mayo weekend.
I might look into it, but it might be a little tough to do. For May is usually a busy month for me and the missus.
Got it.
But yes, I do want to go. I would definitely. I wish it was in San Antonio. I wish it was a little bit closer, like preferably Phoenix.
I know. But I mean, it's in Dallas because that's where they have Funimation Studios. So
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, why in Dallas of all? I mean, Dallas is still nice. You can easily hold an event like that, but I was just wondering that makes sense though. If it's where Funimation is, that means all the voice actors are already pretty much there. So
yeah,
they're gonna live pretty close by.
the ones I know that definitely live in Cali. Kyle Aber, so he voices for Adult Gohan, Sean, and Chris Sabat live in Cali.
That makes sense.
They
They
live
would
in
live
LA.
in Cali.
It's probably so I can get more voice work.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, they do quite a bit
Yeah,
with anything that's Dragon Ball Z. And there's so much out there.
yeah.
But that's gonna be the kind of the wrap up for us for Dragon Ball Z. I know me and you had kind of talked about it before, and if we're still interested, maybe we'll do it going forward. But talking about Yu-Gi-Oh,
I'm down. I'll watch that in Japanese.
and you'll watch that in Japanese.
I'll watch that in Crunchyroll. Just because
Crunchyroll
it's
has Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing it on there.
just because they have it's uncensored, so
Mm.
You'll probably get more out of it than the other watching in English.
Yeah. We can talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. Then we'll still bring up any Dragon Ball news that comes our way, but I think we might focus, since there won't be much to go about until the movie.
Yeah,
We'll put our attention towards something else, and we'll do some Yu-Gi-Oh. We're big Yu-Gi-Oh fans. We saw the movie. We've seen the series, the original Yu-Gi-Oh. At least.
Yeah.
I've only seen like a couple episodes of everything else, but
I haven't seen V-Reigns, which is the newest one.
I've seen like the first 2 episodes. It's kind of interesting, but it's super futuristic. Like you went like Yu-Gi-Oh GX, and then it went super future. You had 5Ds, and it was like you're super in the future.
5Ds, I forgot about that too.
But I think 5Ds is better than GX.
Is
For
it?
some of the episodes I've seen, it looks better.
I don't know. It's just I was like, it's not doing it for me anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, so going forward, we'll try to do that. Maybe we'll do some live duels on camera. I have like a bunch of decks now. I have a Blue Eyes deck, so I'm sure you wanna test that out. Like I barely completed that last weekend
Nice.
because the new Kaiba box came out, and I got a bunch of Blue Eyes stuff. I'm like, I kind of have like more than half of the needed material, so I might as well just make a Blue Eyes deck. So I made a Blue Eyes deck. I have Dark Magician, Dinos. I think I have 2 Dark Magicians actually, 2 different styles.
You do.
I have one that's like a competitive Dark Magician, and then I have one that's kind of fun. Dinos. I have just a deck full of just random cool cards in there. Cyber Dragons.
You have your God decks.
My God deck, my Malefic deck, and then my Cubics deck, which I'm gonna be completing here soon.
For the Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
Mm-hmm. Because I saw a few deck builds that topped in some regionals, and I was like, okay, keep this deck. Yeah, so made like top 32.
Those
in some
cards are
regionals.
OP though.
Huh?
Those cards are OP.
For the meta as it is now, they can sneak by and catch people off guard, because with the meta, it's super fast. You're special summoning. There's not a lot of back row involved, so it's all spells and monster effects and just spamming the field with crazy strong cards. And with Cubics, you can bring out the boss monster. It's like 3K, burns you for 3K. He can attack twice, and then there's 2 spell cards in there. You can double his attack, half of your opponent's monster's attack. So double the attack of the Cubic, half the attack of the opponent's monster. You get to attack twice. You're pretty much going to do enough to where 3K burn is going to beat him. And then there's another card where You play it, you get rid of 3 cubic monsters, and you get 800 for each one. 2,400 plus the 3 catch 5,400. So you can almost OTK them, right? Just with him alone.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So like, it's sneaky. It's a sneaky good deck. Not a lot of people play it because they're all playing Pendulum Magicians and Dragonic or True Dracos. So I watch a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh videos and for the TCG, so that's why I know a lot of those decks and stuff. But yeah, we'll focus on Yu-Gi-Oh going forward until otherwise.
Yeah.
We'll go over the series, mainly the original Yu-Gi-Oh, and then kind of go from there. Have some live duels, some pack openings.
Yeah.
Those are always fun. And then I finally finished my Dragon Ball Super deck.
Yeah.
For Vegito, the Vegito Blue. I finally finished that.
Nice.
So never used it, but it's fun to have. Because if I ever want to really indulge into it, I have it.
Anybody else playing that? Like, they're still holding tournaments for that?
Yeah, they still hold tournaments at the card shop I go to over there on Southern and McClintock. Yeah, they always hold tournaments on over the weekends. There was a new set that was released that has like Ultra Instinct Goku. Some of it's based off of Xenoverse, so you can get some of the Xenoverse characters, like the villains. There's a Bardock in there. I think there's a Super Saiyan 3 Bardock in there.
What?
Yeah, and then there's like a new Frieza leader card that's supposed to be like OP, apparently. Like, you can win on 2 turns.
Wow.
So it's interesting. We'll have to indulge in that too, because I know we always talked about we did pack openings and we never got to it. Yeah. But I think that's something we could try to do too. Yeah. Some pack openings for both of those. I know we did a box opening that one time.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun too.
But I think that's it for us for now.
Yeah. We'll get back to you. We'll make sure to let you guys know whenever we do the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and when we start doing it. So just keep an eye on our social media.
Yeah, we'll I play a lot of Duel Links, so I know what's going on with Duel Links. I know what's going on in the TCG for Yu-Gi-Oh. Show-wise, I've only watched Duel Monsters, the original Yu-Gi-Oh. That's it, nothing else. So I won't be able to talk too much about that. But when it comes to the TCG and Duel Links, I'm down for it. I've hit King of Games 2 of the last 3 months.
Wow.
So impressive. I'm pretty excited about that with the deck that no one is using right now.
What deck is that? It's
a life cost 0 Blue Eyes Ultimate deck. So Taya and Odeon and Mako have a drop skill, except for Taya. You can get it when you level her up, but you can, instead of paying life points, you don't have to pay any life points when your life points are under 1,000. So 1K or under, you activate the effect, and it only lasts until the end of your opponent's turn, but you don't have to pay any life points. So, So how the deck I built is that you have Karibos and you have like enemy controllers, and what you do is you just buy yourself time to where you get to 1K or get close to 1K, and then there's 3 spell cards I use. It's Cosmic Cyclones, and you banish a spell card on your opponent's field, and you pay 1,000. So there's 3 of those. That's 3K right there, and you play with 4,000. So if you get 3 of those off pretty quickly, you play Cyberstein, activate life cost 0, and you can just special summon 2 Blue Eyes Ultimates.
Oh my god!
And then you just lock down their back row with I have like two or 3 spell cards that you can just lock down the back row with, and then I usually keep an Econ on the field, which is enemy controller. You can either shift your opponent's monster in defense mode or tribute your monster and take theirs for a turn. So Cyberstein's your weak point, because if you can't beat them with the 2 Blue Eyes Ultimates, then they just have to kill your Cyberstein, and usually any monster will do that since it's only 700. And so you just have to protect that. So you keep the Karibos to protect your life points and to protect you from Cyberstein getting killed.
Okay.
And I've beaten a lot of the meta decks and Duel Links with that.
Nice.
2 out of 3 months King of Games. I think I got Legend 3 last month with it because I just forgot and ran out of time because the KC Cup was during that time.
Okay.
So I was in that, and that was pretty fun.
Damn.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in Duel Links now. Like new box set just got released like a few weeks ago, like a mini box. So it's fun. It's pretty dang fun.
I'll have to jump on it then. It's been a couple of months now.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've been on it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's what we'll do going forward. We'll, like Daniel said, stay close to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We'll let you guys know what we have in store going forward.
Yeah.
what plans we have, what we'll do. Maybe we'll try to do some giveaways because I still have that extra Super Saiyan Blue Vegito card
Ooh.
that if anybody had pretty much responded to when we were live streaming, could have got it for free.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So that still can be up for grabs down the
Yeah.
road. Maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I have a bunch of old school cards that I don't mind giving away.
All right. Yeah. I have to buy some Yu-Gi-Oh cards soon.
It's a guilty pleasure for me.
I know it is.
Some people spend money on drugs. I spend it on Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
At least you're safe.
Yeah, it's safe. But to find me, let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. You can find me at at lone_wolf_Mewtwo. That's MEW, the number 2 on Twitter. I'm not very active on Facebook. It's mainly just Twitter you can find me on, and I don't really do anything on Instagram.
Just telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm non-existent on Facebook or Instagram. I don't do pictures, and whoever my friends are, I usually keep in contact with them outside of internet. So
Yeah. You can find me on Facebook, Daniel Barroso, Super Commie Daniel on Twitter, Danny the Destroyer on PSN, and also on Instagram. And you can find Geek Elite Radio at Geek Elite Radio on Twitter. You can visit our website at geekeliteradio.com, and then Facebook, Geek Elite Radio. But until next time, always remember to
geek out.